name is Ronny Baker. It's on my card that you got. I'm the house supervisor.
And who is this other gentleman here?
He's security guard. So let's start with issues that bother me. I know the religious item was moved.
It was disturbed.
Disturbed.
For the third time on this particular occasion. 3 previous times, my father's religious item has been disturbed. We've been asked by your staff to please not disturb the prayer altar. We have put on your signs. You asked us to put signs up saying that this is a religious item, and to actually for your staff to please comply with not disturbing our religious item.
How long does it take you to come to move religious item if you move your father? That was the case that happened here. He was moved from ICU to here.
Well, why wasn't Reverend Scott notified?
That's what I'm going to investigate.
Okay. Well, he clearly has a card in there that states not to disturb the religious item, right? You've seen that particular?
I see the item, and I'll find out why.
So once again, why am I being drugged in here, and I feel like I'm being harassed right now?
I'm sorry you feel you're being harassed, but you're raising your voice to the staff, and I cannot tolerate or allow that. You cannot
tolerate that. Well, I cannot tolerate your staff not abiding by their own protocol. And you do know that that's a lawsuit. You do understand that, correct?
I don't understand anything about the law. That's between the lawyers of Kaiser and your lawyers.
Well, you best believe, partner, I'm documenting this, and the truth will be shared, and you will be subpoenaed, and this will be shown to everyone.
All right, that's fine.
Is there anything else that you want to discuss with me?
Yes.
Because I'm very busy. I'd like to actually visit with my father, because I just got done giving his caregiving, which your staff does not provide.
You have to treat our staff with respect.
Isn't that both ways?
It does go both ways.
So if you're disrespecting our religious item, what does that say to me as a human being when you're violating our religious rights?
That was not done by this staff here.
Then who did it?
I don't know. That's why I have to investigate it.
Well, obviously, before you come barking at me and telling me what I need to do and what I don't need to do, you need to look at your own protocols, because we've abided by them. You asked us to put up signs saying, please don't disturb a religious item. Did that. 3 separate times, your staff here at Kaiser has gone over an abundance of, disturbing our religious items. This is an ongoing issue with your staff.
Like I said,
so why are you coming at me like I'm the culprit here?
Because you're yelling at our staff.
This is yelling? This is communicating, sir.
We have patients in the rooms next door wanting to be moved because of what they're hearing going on in this room.
Then obviously your staff shouldn't be harassing me with, security. Should they?
They called security for their protection because they were scared.
I did not make any verbal or any threats of any kind to any staff here. So as far as these false accusations, I don't appreciate that.
Accusations, by raising your voice and the comments you were making, made our staff uncomfortable.
Well, I'm very uncomfortable with my father being here when his religious items are being attacked by your staff. What are you going to do about it?
I already told you what I'm going to do about it.
Okay. Well, until your staff is reprimanded for harassment and having hate crimes against us, I really have nothing else to say to you right now.
Can I ask you to tone it down and be respectful to our staff?
I think I have been, sir. I actually came here just to take care of my father. That's the only reason why I'm here. And then I get harassed having 3 security guards come up and question me.
Like I said,
I don't appreciate that. I'm a professional security guard, sir. I've been doing it for 12 years.
And you understand why we call them?
Yeah. And I also know when something doesn't seem right as a security officer, when I look and see if somebody's actually doing what they're saying that they're here to do or at a location to do, I back off. Okay, now, once again, they've been sitting at the door. You said you were waiting on me for 45 minutes, right? So they waited over 45 minutes, basically almost an hour.
They've been here over an hour.
Standing in front of the door when I can't even have privacy with my father. How does that make you, how would that make you feel?
If you're in there by yourself, you can close the door. You got no
Okay, but
problem with that.
the point is, how would you feel? How would you feel if you had 3 security officers, all your size or bigger, come up, start harassing you, and you report something that actually occurred, and nothing is done?
Well, I don't know what you mean by harassing you, but they're here for our staff safety.
Well, what about my safety? And what about my father's safety?
Has anybody threatened you?
Actually, yeah. I feel this is a threat when you're asking me to come in here when I have done nothing wrong.
I just want to talk in private. I don't want to talk out in the open where everybody hears.
Well, you're kind of raising your voice at me. Goes both ways, doesn't it?
I'm sorry you feel that. I'm going to ask you again. Will you tone down your voice?
Yes, I will.
And be respectful to our staff.
I won't even say nothing to your staff.
All right. Please understand, visitors is a privilege. It's not a right for this hospital.
Really?
We can exclude you from visitors if it becomes an issue. I don't want to go there. Okay?
I hope not, because I will sue you if you try that. Do you understand?
I understand. And
I hope so.
And I will be talking to the conservative about our talk and what's been happening
Good.
tonight.
And I hope that I'll send them a copy of this as well.
Sure.
Are we done?
We're done.
Thank you. And your name for the record?
Ron Baker.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank you for your appreciation.